Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. We've got a heck of a show here today.
Oh, we've been waiting for this conversation forever. I'm so excited.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This is so cool. We've got Dan Laubacker in studio, and he is bringing us this year the North Florida Winter Experience. This is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to find out more about this.
I got to get a little preview. I'm telling you guys, this conversation is going to be amazing.
Yeah, man. I'm excited about this. We'll talk to Dan in just a couple of minutes. Everybody very excited about this whole experience coming to St. Johns County. And it can't be without a whole lot of hard work. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about some of the work that had to go into this thing, man. I'm excited. And then we're going to give you your horoscopes, your events. And we're also going to draw for the VIP experience.
Hey, Pete, not just one winner, not just two. We've had 3 winners today. This is exciting. We had over 40 shares of yesterday's show. I'm very excited. 3 people out there are going to get these VIP experiences. That's a $100 value. It's 4 people that can go on one bench, just walk right up and get on the trolley.
We're talking about Old Town Trolley.
Yes, sir.
By the way. Yeah. So that's going to be great. Everybody loves to do the trolley downtown.
Absolutely.
For Nights of Lights time. Yeah. So this is going to be a great show.
Yeah.
Great way to end the week. We will start off by telling you about our friends at Mozart Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, they have been more than just a dealership. They're a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Founded on honesty, integrity, and community service, that Mozart family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got their state-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled service bays in there, a quick lane for no appointment needed maintenance, and you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage while you're out there.
Got to get that 904 Now burger.
Yes, you do. It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Mozart Ford Lincoln, they offer the best in pricing, selection, and service just off I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our great friends at the Bailey Group. Now is the time of year where you want to be in good shape with the Bailey Group. It's open enrollment season, and that doesn't last very long. It's a very short window.
December 15th is your last day.
December 15th.
Yes.
So you want to get with the Bailey Group now. There have been some big changes in the insurance world already this year. So make sure you are up to speed, up to date. Make sure you are paying the best rate possible and that all of these fit your needs. You want to go in and talk to the Bailey Group ASAP. Set up an appointment with them, 904-461-1800. And then Elace Med Spa.
All right.
If you're looking for a great, relaxing, rejuvenating experience, it is Elace all the way. Hydrofacials, beauty, enhancing your natural beauty with Botox, dermal fillers, or laser treatments. And they got some other stuff going on, right, Davey?
They have the golden ticket contest going on right now. So if you go in there and buy one of their gift cards for holiday time, you'll have a chance to get one of these like makeup bags that they're giving away. And there's these golden tickets inside the makeup bag to see if you win over $7,000 worth of prizes they're giving away. So, and like one lucky winner is going to have Botox for a year for free. It's a $3,000 value. That's amazing.
There you go.
Yeah. So get in there.
Botox for a year.
Yep. Have a frozen face all year long.
Okay.
No one's going to know what emotion you have. That's amazing.
All right. They can skate on your ice skate. You can be the ice skating rink.
Isn't that great?
There you go.
Ice skating rink is not going to be sponsored by Elace Med Spa. Greg, I told you so.
Yeah. All right. Well, we won't be much longer either if we keep talking. Elace.com.
Love it, guys.
All right. Dan Laubacker in studio bringing us the exciting North Florida Winter Experience. Dan, how you doing this afternoon, man? Good to see you.
I can't complain.
Okay, good. Well, how can you complain? You are bringing the winter experience down here to Floridians. I mean, let's face it, we don't get a true winter experience down here in Florida. Today is probably the coldest day we will experience
this helps
of the
a little
entire
bit, I think,
winter.
right now, right?
I think this gets you in the zone.
It 100% puts you in the mood right now. You know, everybody's trying to put a fire on, get some hot cocoa. It's pretty awesome, yeah.
Right. It makes you feel like at least we've got some semblance of a winter.
A little bit, yeah.
But you guys are really throwing up a great experience out here. Talk to me about kind of how this all started with you guys with the North Florida Winter Experience.
So, you know, we've got this property out here that we've had for a number of years, and you know, as we kind of just looked at how we're going to evolve this property long term, I've always just wanted to do. I mean, Chris was very special to me growing up, and I grew up just a little bit north of Buffalo, which is go Bills, right? You got to love it right now.
There you go. My mom's
Josh Allen just crushing it.
Mom's a big Bills fan.
I'm telling you. So anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, so we used to we grew up ice skating every year, and we had like these sleigh rides that would literally go through our hometown. We used to have like the Christmas light contest, like literally in our hometown. Everybody used to do it. And as you get down here, I mean, everybody loves the Nights of Lights. And so we tried to figure out what could we do that would maybe complement something like the Nights of Lights, right? Mm-hmm. So And obviously, and the crazy thing is, we brought in this Rockefeller tree, this giant tree from upstate New York, and there's actually a backstory of the tree that I'll get into in a minute. But so we went up there and found this tree, and we were like, Florida doesn't really have Florida doesn't even have a Rockefeller tree, right?
No, right. Like that.
No, nothing. So it was interesting. I was just researching it the other day. So we are going to be Florida's largest live tree. So that's going to be absolutely, yeah. So there's one in Delray Beach that's 100 feet. That's like just just a light tree, but there's no tree underneath it. It's just a light tree. So this is an actual tree that we've had to bring from New York. We had to ship it down. The story of it is pretty awesome, and this thing does not come with a manual, so it really doesn't.
Did you have to get cranes out there?
100%. Yeah. So it got shipped out on a semi from upstate New York, literally in an area. Long story short, as a kid, I used to go down Southern Tier and hunt, and in this place called Blueberry Hill. There was one landowner that's called Danny Stutzman. Anyways, he owned a good majority of the Christmas tree areas in that area. Okay. And as a kid, I remember my dad going and try to buy a piece of property up in that area, and sure enough, Danny Stutzman kind of bid them out. And I remember them being like, "Oh, we missed that property." Well, because it was a property that I had hunted as a kid, and so long story short, this tree that's at our property, I had walked by that tree maybe 40 times in my life, not knowing that 30 years later I would come in and pick up that tree.
No way.
Isn't that cool? I know. So that's going to be the story we put up right there as you walk up to it. Yeah. And I've got a picture as a kid, like right there in that same area of me. Like, yeah. So it's pretty cool. And not knowing. Pretty cool, so, so we end up, 30 years, later, I go back there and here I am talking to Danny Stutzman, the same guy that outbid us for that property. And it was, and the guy couldn't be nicer, just a super guy. We bought, people don't realize not only are we doing the ice skating rink and the Rockefeller tree and have Santa's workshop, all this stuff. We also brought in a couple thousand Christmas trees, and that's our big thing, is trying to make it more affordable for this area, right? To where we're going to be probably the lowest cost Christmas tree in this area.
And that's huge. $350 on a Christmas tree a year. That's ridiculous. That's so much.
Yeah. And so the crazy thing is we're going to be $100 Christmas tree this year. Wow. Yeah, we're going to have that's going to be a big deal. And so obviously there's little incentives when you buy tickets and stuff like that, but our max tree, which is going up to 10 to 12 foot, is a $340 tree. If you buy tickets, it's a $300 tree.
That's awesome.
So that tree might cost you $1,000 with some of these other guys.
I mean, that's prices from 15 years ago.
And these are completely different. These aren't Douglas firs. These aren't Fraser firs. These are like blue spruce ones that have a completely different smell. We got some just amazing variety of trees that are coming in.
So how are they going to translate from Florida climate? It's a little bit different than.
Great question. So when they're cutting, they already have. So we had our first shipment last week, and then we've got our next shipment coming in on Monday. And imagine unloading 1,000 trees on one.
I couldn't imagine.
You have to hand unload these things. It's pretty wild. So anyways, you just have to keep, and so there's an area that we just kind of built to where along the fence edge, you have to just spray the trees every single morning. You know what I mean? You don't spray the needles, which we didn't understand, but you have to spray the base of them and spray the ground, because the trees will still suck the water from the ground in order to keep them alive, which is a pretty neat process. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There you go. Yeah. Man, you guys got it all covered out there. So you touched on it a little bit. Let's talk about this ice skating rink. It's a synthetic. Obviously, we can't keep ice frozen very well here in Florida. No. That's a monumental task, right? So how does this work? How'd you guys find this, and how does it work?
I don't sleep really well. I've got 5 kids. I'm probably the most blessed guy I know, and so I don't sleep a whole lot, but I'm always up in the middle of the night just kind of looking things up. And we actually have a friend, Michael Birchfield, that is one of the kind of electricians here, and he actually worked on the original amphitheater ice skating rink.
I remember that.
So he was just kind of talking us through like what the power requirements for it was kind of like a nightmare, right? So I was like, I don't know if I want to do that, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at that, you say, all right, well, what's your alternative? And there's not many. And so we started looking at a company based out of Spain, but I think they produced it over in Denmark, and then they work with Bauer on their skate sharpeners.
Okay.
And what it is a synthetic ice skating rink that literally comes in panels, and then you have to kind of almost like a tongue and groove, but they meet at like a perfect joint, right?
All right.
And then you have to, it's a laborious process. You have to put all these panels in place, and then we set up. And my first question, well, what's the biggest one you got? And they're like, well, you might want to try a small. Like, no, I don't want to try a smaller one.
You guys are going big.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that are going to want to use this, right? So we're going to be doing shifts of. We have a 90 skater per session, right?
Okay.
Wow! But in order so people can enjoy it, we're going to probably only put 45, so half that amount
That's
per
great.
session, right?
Not too crowded.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
it, right? And then
I'm
at
going
the
to try to
same,
do my triple axles and things like that.
oh yeah. No, I can help you. You can be Chaz Michaels, and I'll be the other one.
I'm ready. Yeah, let's do it. Please.
Yeah. So anyways, and then there's a treating process. There's a lot of things you have to. When we got it for soft opening, which was just an effort just to get it to soft opening, we didn't really treat it the right way. We just were like, all right, look, we got it up when we get to the real thing. But it is a whole process. Almost like you have like a Zamboni machine. You have to clean it, put a special detergent on it, then you lubricate it, and then the biggest thing is making sure it's clean and making sure it's lubricated and keeping the skates sharpened. So you have to sharpen them every three uses.
Oh, wow.
So we've got 4. It's going to be a whole
Dude, did
operation.
you know what you were getting into when you said, "Hey, we want an ice skating rink at a tree"?
No, you just learn it, just like anything else. You just figure it out. So
do people need to bring their own ice skates, or you have them
we have
there?
everything right there.
Sweet.
Everything's right there. Yep. So I mean, when people show up, it's just literally you get in line, you wait for it, and our big thing is as people are waiting in line for anything, whether it be meeting Santa or whether it be the ice skating rink, you're not gonna have to wait in line for the rock-a-roller thing. Where you have the bounce houses, we have all of these little things for these kids to do that it really should. I mean, it is very near and dear to my heart to get these families back out there and spending time with their families. I mean, it's going to be an awesome thing to see families going out there and utilizing this area.
The reindeer games alone are fun.
Absolutely,
It's like, Pete, it's like a giant barn, and each like stall has like a different vignette of different games that kids or families can play
like
together.
Like a snowman shootout, and then we got the reindeer ring toss, and then we got like hit Rudolph's nose on the thing. And my daughter's been very she's been really behind this. You've met Sloan.
Sloan's
been
amazing.
wonderful helping.
The best communicator. I love her.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you can't imagine just the tree alone. So like when this thing shows up, and you guys, I've sent you some videos. My brother and I, he's my partner on this. He is we went through some crazy stuff, but standing up a 48-foot tree, and it's a different animal when you go up a 60-foot lift, and you're looking down, you're like, I mean, your knees shatter, And poor Paul, he's a terrified of heights.
Oh my God.
We're putting on the star, and I'm hanging, I'm hanging over there, and these are the things you don't see.
Right?
It's like I'm hanging because we are maxed out on our lift, and Paul's like, I'm not doing that. And you got a 45-pound star, so it's like doing shoulder lifts, and you're lifting this thing out, and you have to set a piece of rebar. I'm like, Paul, hold my belt. Like, if I fall, this is all over.
Oh my belt! Yeah. Oh my gosh!
And it was. I mean, you're 60 foot up, and I'm having to lean over the edge of this man lift, and you're like, well, this could go wrong. You know what I mean? But
so you didn't invite OSHA out that day?
No, we were tied off. So
allegedly,
right? Wow, man, this seems exciting. So how does it feel to kick off this? Big event, because this is a big deal for our area.
I think this is like. This is as much excitement I've had in a while, right? Like we do a lot of different projects, but this one is just super like, okay, and this one is really very near. This is like the vision I've had for a while, and so to watch a vision actually create it. We've been in a lot of different partnerships where we haven't been able to, do exactly what we want on something, but this one we get to do exactly what we want, and I think the area and taking a lot of feedback and just talking to people about what they want to see, and like there's no ice skating left here, in St. Augustine. Once that left, a lot of people are like, man, what happened to it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
we're an immersive winter experience. We don't have anything like that around here,
right?
Either. So you're all totally in your own lane, which is amazing.
Yep, and there's going to be a lot of interactive things. We got some tricks up our sleeves for the grand opening that we saw in soft opening that we're going to throw some more tricks out there just because the kids really immersed in it. And then we had our countdown, but I'm not gonna release what we're gonna do on opening night.
That's a tease enough.
A little teaser, but it's gonna be a little bit more magical. Let's put it that way.
Okay,
that's great.
Yeah, so it's gonna be awesome.
So how do you evolve this? How does it get bigger and better next year? Are you already thinking about how you top this next year?
That's what I'm a rat on acid, right? So it's horrible. So God gave me one gift, and that's being able to think, not see what something looks like today, but see what it looks like 5 years from now.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so that is my one gift I got, and that's all I got, right?
Yeah.
So, but no, I've got 4 or 5 different large changes we can make as this thing becomes successful. I think it will. That it'll blow the socks off of everybody every single year, and it's a lot of it's going to be skate oriented. So I can't give away too much because next year people are going to be like, how in the world do they pull this off? Right.
So this is not just a one-off thing. This
This is going to be every
thing.
year. I'm still a young guy, I think, you know what I mean? These 5 kids are keeping
Well, we feel like it still sometimes, right?
Maybe ish, right? So
You're my age. I know how old you are, but we ain't young no more, but we feel like it sometimes.
So it's one of those things that look, and we've got our young families coming up, and my daughter helps with it. All of our kids help them. My brother's there. Me and my brother have really poured so much into this, and I can't imagine. Just the people from the community, like we're Schooner Seafood, Charlie Butcher's probably, him just showing up, and then Smith Trucking, one of our partners, them helping to shape the property. We've just had so many people just kind of help us get this thing pulled together, and it's just amazing. The community, the people that showed up, there were some days getting ready for the soft open. I'm like, I don't know how we're going to get done what we need to get done today. And I'm going to be out here till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning again.
Yeah.
And then 5 people show up that you didn't expect. And you're like, wow, that was a big deal. You know what I mean? That was a big deal for us. So it was, and that's what it takes a lot of times is community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just, we've got a village out there. So
So real quick, talk about Santa's Workshop, because that is an amazing space into itself, like where Santa's going to be. Can you talk a little bit about the event space?
Sure, absolutely. So obviously the big things are the Rockefeller Tree, the ice skating rink, and then we've got Santa's Workshop. So Santa's Workshop, we brought in this crazy throne that we had this guy custom build or whatever else. And, the property itself, Ancient City Farmstead, is going to be an event space. We're going to be doing concerts there long term. We're going to be doing a lot of just community events out there that I think is hopefully going to be awesome for the long term future. But when you look at
weddings, what you showed me was incredible. There's the ladies have their own salon, it's amazing. They all have their own chair, own salon, their own mirror. It's so well thought out, and that's so. Every time you turn
Sharon
a corner,
Weaver, our event director, is probably
amazing.
She has probably the most individualized charm on a place I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of beautiful places, but she puts an individualized charm on something like I've never seen. So when you walk into Santa's workshop, you're like, where? It brings the magic back. You walk in,
cabin feel.
Half the house is built out of Pecky cypress, and it's just an amazing. it looks like Dutton Ranch, right? And so we have Santa right there at his throne with the tree behind him and the fireplace, and then you have the red carpet effect walking up to Santa, and then don't get me wrong, finding Santa for all these weekends was a chore.
I can only imagine.
Right? You don't want creepy Santa, you want good Santa, right? So
exactly.
You don't want drunk Santa.
No. We don't need bad Santa.
I love that.
So
it's my dream job.
It's all of ours. Right? So we're just trying to get there, right?
Exactly.
But finding Santa was a chore in itself. But yeah, so when you walk in there and you just see what it's just all the little things, right? There's just going to be so many little things, like the cordons of Santa's thing, and then you have the North Pole where it kind of points everywhere. We got Santa's sleigh out there, and it's all those things that as a kid that you should walk up and just say, "Oh my gosh, this Santa's real," you know what I mean? It's just it's a fun experience, you know what I mean?
But they also the background tapestry too. You have wild horses, and can you talk a little bit about the sanctuary?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's picturesque. It's beautiful.
And everybody that comes out there just falls in love with just the fact. We have, it seems like we had not just a horse, but we have the geese living there. We have every single bird that flies across. It's just an amazing area to where we get to watch all the wildlife right there. But then obviously we're Wild Horse Refugee, where we've put in however many acres of pasture, and we've, keep these wild horses, and they all have their amazing backstories, right? Some of these things, they just don't come from, St. Augustine. These things come from all over the U.S. So at some juncture, we'll probably put the backstories of these.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They're amazing horses.
Just to watch them tear across the property, just roaming.
And be free and
absolutely,
just happy. And
absolutely.
I love that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for people planning to visit, what do they need to know about tickets, event times, parking, all that stuff? Because this is brand new. Nobody knows what to expect.
No, so we tried to think that out, and so this is one of those things. Again, we're trying to make this a little bit more affordable for everybody. So parking's free, right? That's huge.
That's a new one for us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
And we try to include everything inside tickets. The way I look at it is, if you can come and we're going to make, the entrance of the property is, you buy your ticket. We have a box office there, where you can buy them online at ancientcitychristmas.com. But as you walk up, that's going to be our box office and our Christmas tree lot. So it gives you the ability to, as you're walking the property, there's going to be hundreds and thousands of trees around you. You kind of walk through this tunnel of trees. And if you don't want to buy a tree, that's great. But if you do, we make it so easy to that, one, it gives you a discount on your ticket, but two, then your tree's waiting for you. You're not sitting there waiting. Like, we're going to give you a ticket and you can go and experience everything. And then when you're ready to rip out, we're just going to have your guys load you up. Everything's going to be set aside, just ready for you to go. Right.
That's nice.
Trying to do the think work ahead of time.
That's smart.
So, yep. And so, as people are, as they come in, they can then say, okay, everything inside their ticket minus the skating is included. So this is one of those things. It's a full service kind of. I mean, I hope they can. I think everybody that when they walk up to the tree and you saw it, they can appreciate what kind of probably effort that was. And so just there alone, I mean, we're trying to keep our ticket price down to where people are going to say, look, if I went and saved myself $50 to $100 on a Christmas tree, I can go get this amazing experience while I saved the money with the same money I saved, right?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what we're offering is saying, look, come save some money on your Christmas tree, but at the same time, now you can have this amazing experience and, really enjoy the property. You've got the bounce area for the kids. You've got meet Santa. So, if you see Santa's lines
dunk the
big,
Grinch, like, hello, who doesn't want to dunk the Grinch?
Those exactly. Yeah, dunk the Grinch. And then you've got all the reindeer games, the Rockefeller tree, the Christmas tree lot. So it's really good. And then obviously we've got some of the best food vendors coming up here in St. Johns County. So we got all our food vendors and we got a couple beer tents. So the dads and gonna sit there all night. They're gonna be like, hey, I got something to.
I need a little something.
If I'm gonna spend a little extra cash, I'm gonna feel good about it. Nothing wrong with having one or two beers, right? So,
there you go.
Yeah, so we're excited to really kick this thing off, and soft opening was what we think was a pretty good success, and we're able to see a lot to adjust to where now I'd have to say, here a week out, I'm probably 97% done. I've got a couple last minute stuff to finish up, but we're good.
What a relief! That's awesome.
That's huge. So final thoughts. What do you hope people really take away from this event when they experience it?
That's a great question. So again, I mean, I've got 5 kids, right? And we're very fortunate. We live in a neighborhood where I watch these kids play outside all day long, every day. And you really want this to be it really is about family for me. I mean, I really would love to see the community come out there and bring their family out there and just have a great time and create some memories. I mean, it should be something that, we've got the 360 photo shoot thing coming in, and it's going to be like, people should have a great time here. And I want them to have a great time. I want it to be something they say, wow, like this is, I remember things look so much bigger as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Imagine these little kids walking up to a tree that's, 50 something foot in the air.
They never get a chance to see that.
No.
Right.
And this is something that I don't think has ever been brought to Florida like this. We've never seen a Rockefeller tree come to Florida like this. So it should be a pretty big event for the area to where hopefully it catches fire from the word of mouth and people just say, look, I think we're trying to do it to where people say, we had that good of a time out there, and they're going to tell all their friends, right?
Yeah.
And then I still think word of mouth is the most powerful tool on the planet. You know what I mean? If you get people out there and they have a great time, and they just say like, we just generally as a family, we're able to make memories. That's fun stuff to watch. Parents try to get on the ice skating rink with their kids,
right?
And the kids just wear them out, like and the parents just are out there like just. It looks like they're like on. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
And if you've never done it before,
no,
it's not as easy as you might think.
No, and it's not as easy. Yeah.
So opening weekend is what? Is next weekend?
Next Friday. Yep. So Black Friday. So we're going to be opening at 5. We're doing 5 to 9 on Friday, 2 till 9 on Saturday, Sunday. But our inaugural, this is going to be our inaugural lighting of the tree. So we kind of make it a big deal. And there's going to be a little bit of extra, not a little bit, there's going to be a lot of it extra. And then we're going to have a closing ceremony every year to where that's going to be another fireworks display as well.
And that's December 22nd.
December 22nd.
The final week.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's going to be, we're trying to make it to where if you come in for the opening night, it's going to be a splash, right? And it should be. So
yeah, definitely.
And there's definitely going to be some surprises. So
fun.
So Dan, give us a website. Tell us where to follow you guys and keep up with everything you got going on.
Yep, absolutely. So we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, ancientcitychristmas.com. And so you can go there, get all your purchases. You can purchase your tickets. You can purchase your ice skating. You can purchase everything right there.
Oh, cool.
Obviously, I don't think you can purchase your tree. I don't know. Maybe
you want to see that. You want to touch that, right?
Yeah, but and that's all done through Ticket Spice. And it's pretty interesting to watch the demographic of people that are buying the tickets. Like it's really, really interesting. We've seen people like, I don't know, it's just all over. We're already seeing Georgia, South Carolina, people all over the place really starting to buy this stuff because I think it's really just that there's not really many things out there like this.
Not in the South, man.
So this is going to be pretty interesting to see what the turnout is. And I love to see the demographic of people. And I'm hoping a lot of these people that have moved here from up north, they're like, that are used to that kind of, this Christmas experience, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why we call it the Christmas experience, is because it should be. It should. You come out here and you feel like you're going back in time a little bit, that Norman Rockwell-esque, So it's going to be kind of cool. I'm definitely going to be playing Bing Crosby a lot, right?
Nice. So good. Yeah, sure. Very cool. Dan,
Awesome.
Thank you for coming in,
Absolutely.
man. And thank you for doing this.
Hey,
This
I hope to
is
see
really
you guys
amazing.
here. It's really going to be fun. Hey, Grand
Yeah.
Open, you guys can't miss it. So
Awesome.
it'll be great.
100%.
Awesome.
Yep.
So
Sweet.
good.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Man. This is going to be great.
Oh, man,
everybody's
I can't tell
excited
you.
about
Yeah.
this.
So,
it really is.
special.
There is, and you know this from your time living up up north most of your life, and I lived there for a couple years. And it really is. There's a whole vibe of Christmas that people get into, and it's the snow, it's the trees, it's the lights, it's the ice.
Yep.
And we've got all of that here, man.
So excited.
It's really cool, really amazing. So very excited for this. Hey, it is Old Town Trolley time, and I guess should we just do this giveaway? I mean, we normally do it. Let's just do the giveaway here.
All right, cue up the Wheel of Destiny.
Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. We got an official wheel.
All right. Rick, you're going to have to say the name of who wins.
Okay, yeah, because we can't see it from here.
I got you. I'm ready to hit the button now. Are you guys ready?
All right, let's do it, man.
All right.
Big spin. All right, big money, big money, big money. Actually, this is a $99 value. It's good money.
It's amazing.
Chad.
All right. All right.
Congratulations.
All right, good deal. We got one of those given away.
Cadillac.
We're going to take Cadillac off the big wheel.
There he is. He's the winner. He's the winner, baby.
All right.
Sexy Santa. It says 5K coming up.
What do we got for spin number 2?
You ready for number 2?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. The wheel is a turning. And
BJ.
All right. There we go.
Awesome.
All right.
BJ.
There we go.
Excellent.
Tickets
Met her
number
at
2.
What you call it?
Oh, yeah. She's at everything, man.
Yeah,
she
was-
comes
she
to
never misses.
She
everything.
never misses an event. Love that lady.
All right. Last but not least.
Let's see who we got.
Last spin for the VIP lucky
Final
winning
spin,
tickets.
VIP experience, your own bench. You can walk up anytime and just say you want to get on a
Heather.
train.
Heather!
All right, there we go.
All right.
Heather is the winner.
Team Green, there it is.
There we go.
That's awesome. Congratulations,
Very
everybody.
cool. You guys are going super VIP out there to this experience.
You
That's
literally
great.
just walk up, you show them this pass, and you have your own row. 4 people can be in your party. Very, very special. If anyone's in a wheelchair, I have a number for you to call and just to make an accommodation and make sure they're ready for you. But that's super special. Congratulations, everybody.
And thank you to Old Town Trolley for giving us those VIPs to give away.
So special.
Really awesome.
Hey, Floridians, let's talk about something we take very seriously. That's air conditioning. And right now, we're talking about heating, too. We're not fans of being left in a hot mess of humidity. So when was the last time you had somebody come over and inspect your home unit? Well, for 45 years, Steve Chapman's All-American Air have been the AC hero of St. Augustine and beyond. We're talking St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. They're not just the experts. They're the cool cats of warranty and non-warranty service work. They also have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and rocking high-efficiency systems. From, of course, Lennox Wonders to the ultra-smart iComfort thermostat. They've got all your HVAC products in sight. Give them a call today, 904-461-0070.
And Bin 39, another great Christmas stop on your journeys downtown through the Nights of Lights. Great place to find your new favorite wine as well. You can sip on over 95 wines out there. Maybe not all at one time, but maybe if you're a seasoned drinker, you do sip on all 95.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to do that, though. You'll definitely find your new favorite out there. And again, just a great place to get in that holiday spirit out there in downtown St. Augustine. Hop off on a trolley stop. They're one of the trolley stops out there at 4 St. George Street. And it has been 39. You can give them a call, talk their ear off, see if they can help you find your new favorite wine over the phone. I bet you they can. 904-827-5740.
You go on the trolleys, you get a buy one, get one sangria.
That's right.
Yeah, very nice. It's been 39.
All right, it is horoscope time.
Nice interview.
Yeah, now we got to bring it down. Capricorn and Pisces. Capricorn, your diligent endeavors hit rougher roads this week. Climbing that metaphoric mountain is plagued by boulders, the largest named bureaucratic nonsense. Okay, the large boulder of bureaucratic nonsense
Now I
is
get
going to
it,
hit you.
apparently.
Yeah, me too, yeah. The second, called Pretty Office Politics. Nobody likes office politics.
No, nobody does. Nobody wants to play.
No. Practically, you can take a vacation, and your attempts at productivity will result in one broken stapler and begrudged Google searches full of bureaucratic queries. These are awful.
Wow,
This is awful.
bureaucratic, political.
Yeah. Relaxation feels like a misstep, given the dire shortage of 9-year-old emails needing replies. I've got emails that need replies much older than 9.
I have
years
never
old.
seen someone with an inbox as large as yours.
No, it's ridiculous. I think I'm at 37,000
Holy guacamole.
unread emails right now.
I couldn't sleep.
37,358. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Pisces.
Here
we go.
you are.
This week plays out like a frustrating interpretation of your emotions. Hope dissolves into moments best characterized by untangling headphones, in your pocket, and that off-brand fizzy drink that tantalizes but inevitably spills.
Oh, yeah.
Creative endeavors twirl into grand adventures that culminate in melodramatic renditions you didn't ask for. At work, you'll sift through murky waters of expectation versus bewilderment as deadlines collide without a cause. All right, we're done.
Wow. How about that, Pisces? That was interesting. The Oldest City Arts and Wellness has a magical evening planned this Saturday. So Jackie Hurd, St. Augustine Photographs.com, will be there. The Oldest City Arts and Wellness Lounge, 93.5 King Street. Again, Saturday, November 23rd, 5:30 to 8 p.m. This is the Nights of Lights reception. They're obviously spotlighting the artist Jackie Hurd. We love her very much. She makes the world famous calendars every year.
Yeah.
They also have pop-up vendors and some really cool radical herbalists. And
Radical
I
herbalists.
love that. Yeah. Handcrafted herbal remedies and community nourishments from communitynourishment.org. So
All
get
right.
started on your holiday shopping and pick something healthy at the Arts and Wellness Oldest City kickoff event this tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
Oh, great.
Hey, our friend Susan over at Wild Heart Boutique is saying the fabulous farewell of Wild Heart. They have their closeout, clean out market on November 24th from that Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's more than just shopping. It's an amazing resale moment. Expect dancing, laughter, food, drink, and all the good times in a wonderful community. This human being is absolutely exceptional. So send her farewell, and we wish her good luck on her brand new adventure, which she's going to be inspiring so many people. So that's awesome.
Very nice.
Shout out to Susan.
Great human being.
Yeah. Hey, there's a pet adoption event that's happening on Saturday, November 24th from 11 to 3 p.m. Actually, that should be Sunday, not Saturday. It does say Saturday here, but 24th is on Saturday. So, yeah. You might want to check with SAFE on their Facebook page to make sure, but this is happening over at the Winn-Dixie in St. Augustine, 3905 A1A South. Check that out. Stop by the SAFE van and see the beautiful SAFE pet rescue dogs and puppies that are seeking new forever homes. Oh, they've got a cute lineup there. So check them out at safepetrescue.fl or -fl.com. Excuse me.
Oh, I hope they clarified it on their Facebook page or something, because maybe they got the date wrong and it is Saturday, or maybe they got the day wrong and it's Sunday.
Yeah, we need to clear that
I'm
up.
not sure, but go to their, because Safe's a great organization. So go to their Facebook page and see if you can figure it out.
Yeah,
we can.
It could be either way. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We know where they are if you want to adopt them.
They're great folks. All right. Speaking of great folks, Magnolia Family Dentistry, where they are redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Johns County and St. Augustine. Led by Dr. Paula Rodriguez, great human being. Magnolia Family Dentistry is not just about clean teeth. It is about a clean and extraordinary experience from start to finish. Their commitment to excellence shines through in every aspect of their care. From routine checkups to advanced procedures, Dr. Rodriguez and her dedicated team provide a warm, caring atmosphere where your health and happiness are top priority. How many of you dread going to the dentist because it's just not a good experience with your dentist? That's not that way at Magnolia Family Dentistry, 904-824-0990.
Not just a chair over there. It's actually a really nice spa moment. It's no pain. It's so good.
And of course, the North Florida Winter Experience from Ancient City Christmas, ancientcitychristmas.com. You just heard Dan tell you all about it, man. Massive tree out there, ice skating, hanging out with Santa, letting the little ones give you all their wishes and all that stuff. It is really bringing that northern Christmas experience down here to the south. There's nothing like it.
So special.
And very excited for our community and everybody putting this on. I mean, Dan was telling us before the show just how much work it took to really do this.
I saw him before preview. I understand.
Yeah.
That man works hard.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But the payoff will be absolutely amazing.
So special.
Go to ancientcitychristmas.com. Get your tickets and see all the magic they have in store for you.
And head over to Panache. They have a lot of magic too.
Yeah.
They're an Aveda salon. They believe that self-care is an essential part of a balanced lifestyle. Their dedicated team is passionate about helping you achieve a sense of well-being, confidence that radiates from within. Whether you're treating yourself to a luxurious spa day, enhancing your natural beauty at their salon, or exploring their comprehensive range of retail products, they're there to exceed your expectations. Go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
All right.
All right, I found this local gas station. The whole town laughs every day on their funny signs.
Okay.
All right, so this first one, tradition is peer pressure from the dead.
That's not a lie.
Right? Next up, dear Naps, I'm sorry I was a jerk to you as a kid.
Oh,
Seriously.
man, didn't appreciate you as much as I should have.
Next up, I just did weeks worth of cardio after walking into a spider web.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next up, having a dog named Shark at the beach was a big mistake.
Yeah.
Shark, come here. Next up, what if soy milk is just regular milk introducing itself in Spanish? Because soy means I am in Spanish.
Oh,
so yeah.
okay.
Interesting.
I don't think so.
Next up, just dumped M&Ms into my mask so I can eat them like a horse.
Oh, during that
nice,
time.
very
it
sweet,
sounds
yeah.
like, yeah.
Next up, just sold my homing pigeon on eBay for the 22nd time.
It keeps coming back.
It's nice. Next up, what if I told you you read the top line wrong? You just keep reading it. But Next up, I wish I had a pair of skinny jeans.
Yeah, not in everybody's
bless.
jeans.
Next up, cremation is my last hope for a smoking hot body.
I hear that one.
Truth be told. And finally, ban pre-shredded cheese, make America great again.
We're going to make America great.
We're going to regrade
Again.
all cheese. Yeah.
All right, man. Good stuff. Thank you for putting together a good show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to Dan for coming in, Rick pressing all the buttons. Good job getting the VIP tickets, y'all.
Woo!
Have a great weekend. Make sure you check out that Christmas experience. It's going to be great out there at
Absolutely.
Ancient City Christmas. We'll talk to you Monday for a short week next week.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.